Next up on our 2024 CBC Fall Sports Media Day Tour, we've got the Crestwood football team. Coach, thanks for being here with the guys. Why don't you introduce yourself and then just give us a quick preview of what we can expect out of the Red Devils this year?
I'm Jack D'Amato, and we are very senior heavy for the first time. So that's a nice thing for us and our guys. We have probably 15 to 16 guys, 16 seniors, which
Wow.
is the most we've had. Last year we had four, so it's the most we've had going since I've been here, and looking forward to their development on the field, as most of them has played as freshmen, sophomores, and juniors.
That's a huge senior class. Holy cow. All right, so I'll come back to you, Coach. Let's start all the way to my left there. Number 52, go ahead and introduce yourself. Name, grade, and position.
My name is Bryce. I'm a senior. I play quick guard and I play DN.
Coming in senior year, that's a huge senior class. How excited are you to see what this class can put together this year?
Yeah, I'm excited just to see what we can do. We've been together for a long time, and it's just exciting to see what we can do.
A lot of teams, you only have a few seniors, so they're all captains. You guys had to earn this. How do you provide leadership to the younger guys?
Um, just showing them what to do, pretty much. Just being the best teammate you could be.
Offensive line, talk about that crew. Who's up there with you?
We got Corey on there at center. We got Dan Doring, Jake Ironman, and Landon Kunzner. We've been there for a long time, and just excited to see what we can do.
How many of those guys are returning starters?
All of them.
All of them. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So you guys have to be pretty optimistic about your season this year with that number of seniors. You got your entire offensive line back. Got to imagine a lot of starters back. What's it going to take to kind of take that next level and put together a great season?
Just get better every day in practice.
And what does that entail? Is that just putting in the reps, or do
Yeah.
you guys have to kind of step up their intensity, that kind of thing?
Yeah, just quality reps every day.
All right. What kind of goals do you have for yourself this year, individually and as a team?
Uh, for everybody to get better, including myself. We just want to get better than last year.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck to you. Let's move to your left. Name, grade, and position.
My name is Nate. I'm a senior. I play running back, an outside linebacker.
Talk a little bit about the offense. Are there going to be any changes, or is it just status quo, just bigger, better, and faster?
It's going to be physical and fast and just run all over you guys.
What kind of offense are you guys running now?
What is it? Single wing.
All right. And then from last year to this year, how different is this team?
We're just bigger and faster.
All right. And then talk about your linebacker crew. Who else is out there with you?
In the middle backers, we got Tristan, Jake, and Corey, and Jackson. And the other outside is Bryce Gill.
And how's that unit gelling together?
We're stopping the other team, so it's getting better.
Give me a guy on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Who do you think's going to have a breakout year this year, and why?
I want to say almost everyone. Like, I don't want to single out a singular guy. I want to say the whole team.
Good answer. I like it. All right, sounds good. Let's go to your left. Name, grade, and positions.
Charlie Summer, I'm the quarterback. I'll be a senior this year.
All right, so Charlie coming in senior year. You got to be excited about that. You're going to graduate soon, and then, but at the same time, every time you step on the field, your high school football career is coming to an end. How are you kind of balancing those emotions?
Yeah, and I've been a 3-year starter, just like all these guys. And, we've been playing varsity football for 3 years now. It's just like we've been through a lot. We freshmen were CBC champs. We all didn't do much, but, just as a team, we've been through 3 years of football, and this is our last year. It's crazy to think about, but we're just excited. We're going to go all leave it out on the field and just have a great season.
What's the key to the offense being successful this season?
I think as a unit, blocking, I'm blocking, wide receivers blocking, obviously the line will be blocking. I think if we can just work together and no one is selfish and wants the ball too much and they know their part, then I think we'll be unstoppable. Because if, the star running back like Nate, he might have 1,000 yards, but Mason Satterley, our wide receiver, is blocking that safety every time. He's just as big of an impact to this team as Nate is. So that's what we just all have to realize.
How often do you guys throw the ball? I know it's not often, but you get some throws in there each game?
Yeah, well, I have great wide receivers that, run good routes and catch the ball. So I think we're going to run the ball down people's throats. And then, when we need to throw, we'll throw. And I think we'll be able to get over top of teams when they're stacked in the box, 7, 8 guys in the box, and then it's a lot easier for me to go out and, throw a ball when I got wide receiver one-on-one on the outside. So, yeah.
If you were playing against your team's defense, who's the one guy out there that you don't want to come your way?
We lost you there for a second.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, if you were competing against your own team's defense, who's the one guy out there that you don't want to run after you and tackle you?
I would say all of our linebackers, they've been, they're hard-nosed kids that, Corey, Jake, and Tristan, our middle linebacker, I wouldn't want to route the middle on anyone. They're going to hit you hard and they're going to celebrate. And I just, it's fun to watch as just an offensive guy. But if I was playing against them, it's scary to go against.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, and good luck this fall. Let's go to your left. Name, grade, and position.
Corey Bernaskis, I'm the center, and Will, I'm a senior this year.
All right, so Corey, you're the anchor of that offensive line. What kind of a rapport have you developed there with your quarterback?
I don't know.
How's that center handoff exchange going? You getting the snap good?
Yeah.
Good. A lot of years doing that, a lot of repetition. What's the strength of the offensive line? I mean, is it just big and bulky? Are you fast? What is it?
I'd say we're all pretty fast off the ball. A lot of our guys are pretty strong, too.
What's the biggest challenge this team has to face this year?
Staying with our guy through the whole play, probably.
So just kind of staying focused and disciplined. All right. Who's a guy on the offensive side of the ball that you think is going to be the key playmaker this year? Is it the quarterback, the running back, wide receiver?
Everyone, really.
Yeah, I like that. I like when guys recognize that importance of everybody doing their jobs. All right, talk about that defensive line. You're an offensive lineman. You don't get to go against the number one guys too often, I assume, just because you're always on that number one offensive line. But who are some of the studs on the defensive line?
Oh, I'd say we are on a 3 front. I'd say all 3 of them are pretty good.
All right, what are their names?
Bryce and Landon and Zeph.
All right. What kind of goals do you have for this season, individually and for your team?
To be better than last year.
All right, sounds good. Coach, back to you. Talked a little bit about offense and defense. What are you looking to do, each game? I mean, obviously it changes based on who you're playing, but, I mean, you've got to go out there with a game plan. How do you kind of design that? Is it all just let's run down their throats until they stop us, or do you try to get creative and mix in some passes?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do a little bit of both, I think. That's the biggest thing for us is we're going to game plan and see what each team brings, but we want to run the ball. That's our bread and butter, we think. We have Nate coming back, who had 1,780 yards last year. We have our linemen up front that are coming back and our quarterback. So the bulk of our team is back offensively. We made some changes in the way we operate a little bit, schematically, to strictly the single wing, but we're going to do a little bit of everything. It's not just going to be pound the ball. We're going to throw the ball as well. We have a quarterback and receivers that can, do it as good as anyone. So we're going to get a little bit of everything in there.
And then defensively, you're pretty aggressive, right? You like to fly after the ball, get after it a little bit?
Yeah, and that's the beauty on both sides of the ball is having so many guys that are back. I looked around the other day and I was like, senior, junior, senior, across the board. And that's something we've never had. So that's exciting for us as a coaching staff and as a team to really, say finally we have some guys that are mature fully mature team. Half of our roster of 49 guys are juniors and seniors, and that's something we've never had before.
Sounds good. I asked the guys for their goals. What are you going to use to define success this year for your team?
We talk about it every day. Everything that we do, we want to be +2 in everything that we do. So +1 is, okay, we get better a little bit, but we want to go 2% better every day. So that's really all our talk has been all off season is +2 in everything we do. And I want to see these guys fight for each other, fight for their brothers, and never really give up. That's something that I want to see, and that'll help set our culture moving forward. The guys before him have started that process, but now with this big group to set the culture, that's my expectation for this senior class.
Excellent. All right, Coach. Well, sounds like you've got a big season ahead of you, so I appreciate you taking some time to preview it, and thank you, and good luck this fall.
Thanks, Steve.